All right, so this is solution to number three. I recommend you trying to solve it by yourself first before watching the video. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and start with solving this equation. It's the same idea as number two. You're still solving for x, but you have extra things to worry about. You have a net minus 10 and a 70. So first thing before you try to solve this is you need to group things together that belong in the same family. So variables and coefficients belong together. You have 1x over here. You have plus 4x over here. So in total, you have a total of 5x's. You have x plus 4x, which is 5x. Now, in your numbers, I mean, you have numbers across this um, equal sign as well, but that number doesn't belong with these numbers yet. We will move them with inverse operations soon. But anyways, we're taking away 10 and we're adding 70. And I'll actually make a different shape for these because they actually belong together and they belong in the number family, not the variable family. So let me go ahead and put a big plus between these two families because they're still being added. And you have 70 minus 10. If you subtract that away, you are left over with 60. So this really messy equation up here was really just 5x plus 60, which is still equal to 180. From this point, you are able to solve for this equation for the x value by using inverses. So now you're trying to solve the following equation. So let me rewrite it over here because I don't have enough space. So you have 5x plus 60 is equal to 180. We're going to use inverses to separate numbers from x. The numbers we're trying to move are 60 and 5. The weakest operation is always going to be addition or subtraction. I notice I'm adding, so I'm going to do the inverse to both sides. And the number I want to move away now is 60. So I'm going to subtract 60 from both sides. The 60 over here goes away, it becomes a big 0. You're left over with 5x on side 1. Side 2, you have the difference between 180 and 60. If you plug that in your calculator, you will get 120. X is still not by itself, so I need to separate x from 5, and I need to use an inverse. So looking at the operation that 5 is using on x, it's definitely multiplication. So I'm going to go ahead and divide by 5 to both sides. If I do this, my 5 is taken away from x, and x is now equal to the division problem, which results as being x is equal to just 24. Anyways, this concludes the solution to this video. The hard part, the new part, is grouping things that are in the same family before you solve your equation.